Cyber threats are evolving faster than ever. What worked to protect businesses even a year ago won't work today. I'm Eddie, and today we will explore how cyber threats are changing in 2025. CryptoLocker ransomware, which is still one of the largest threats today, really made an entrance in 2013. This is the form of ransomware that we see today, where bad actors encrypt or lock files in exchange for a ransom, usually in Bitcoin. Ransomware back then was typically carried out by an individual bad actor or small groups. Today, we are seeing a rise in something known as Ransomware-as-a-Service, or RaaS. RaaS has become a highly organized business model that allows less technically skilled attackers to lease ransomware tools from developers, leading to massive increases in attacks. Phishing attacks, which claim on average of $25,000 per successful breach, are becoming more sophisticated. In the past, phishing attacks were often generic and pretty easy to spot. But today, bad actors are using advanced social engineering and AI to craft personalized messages using an attack method called spear phishing. They're also using a tactic called business email compromise to target financial transactions. Remote workers are not exempt from security either. We have seen a rise in cybercrimes related to at-home users. In the office, typically systems are behind a firewall or other protection barriers. The shift to work from home introduced vulnerabilities where attackers go after weakly secured endpoints and collaboration tools like Zoom and Microsoft Teams. Another lesser-known threat is supply chain attacks. In the past, bad actors would target end-user organizations, but over time they realized that attacking the vendor of the end-user companies would cause a cascade of attacks down the chain. Typically, bad actors attack large software companies and try to embed malicious code into updates, sometimes undetectable by the vendor or the end-user company. AI has transformed manual tasks into automated attacks, speeding up the process and allowing bad actors to target more organizations with greater sophistication, such as enhanced malware code and finding vulnerabilities much faster than a human can. AI also introduces deepfake attacks, where bad actors can call a victim and pose as a trusted person, asking the victim to act on an emergency from a familiar voice. Now, I know we spoke about ransomware, but another piece of that sits on top is data extortion. When bad actors encrypt machines, they are also uploading your data to their servers, allowing them to threaten a data leak if ransom is not paid. Now, if ransom is paid, they still have the ability to leak or sell that data, causing a much larger issue. Attackers in the past didn't have much interest in other IoT devices or OT devices. A bad actor can use smart devices or network-connected machinery to gain access into your systems, allowing them to disrupt critical infrastructure. Cryptojacking is probably not a word heard often, but it is a threat to be well noted in the books. Cryptojacking has risen as attackers covertly use victims' computing resources to mine cryptocurrency, often without noticeable performance degradation. Although not a cybersecurity threat, governments and regulatory bodies have enacted stringent laws, such as GDPR and CCPA, to address growing threats. Non-compliance can lead to hefty fines and a damaged reputation. Finally, nation-state hacktivist activities are on the rise and in the news frequently. Nation-states actively target critical infrastructure, intellectual property, and elections. Hacktivists have also increased in number, using attacks to promote political agendas. Looking ahead, the threat landscape is expected to grow more complex, with advancements in quantum computing, 5G, and AI. To combat these threats, businesses must adopt proactive cybersecurity measures, including zero-trust architectures, continuous monitoring, and user education programs. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you want to learn more about who we are, click here.